What's a childhood memory that almost all of us have?
I feel like thunderstorms were a bigger and more frequent event when I was a kid.
Accidentally snapping a ruler in half while testing how bendy it is.
Staying up really late, and feeling excited and kind of like you're doing something bad even though your parents are okay with it. Waking up early and getting dressed, realizing it's a weekend, or even better, a snow day. Riding in the car on a rainy day.
Hauling ass upstairs after turning the lights off so whatever the darkness has behind you doesn't eat you alive.
Either trying to step on no cracks or on only cracks on the sidewalk.
Your mother's back was in constant jeopardy.
That dreaded feeling of forgetting your homework.
I once dreamed doing my homework, and genuinely thought I'd done it. It was such a vivid dream, I could remember what I'd written about. I remember the shock of opening up my workbook, only to see a blank page where the assignment was supposed to be. Moments before I had to hand it in. Later I was annoyed that I'd wasted such a vivid dream on doing my homework instead of flying to another planet or something. Laughing face.
Taste of that wooden stick from Ice Rain. You can't remember the ice cream but you can remember the taste of stick. Edit. Wow, this get big. Thanks for beating my record, pumping karma and for award.
It tastes like wood.
How the school seemed a different world when you stayed late, or had to be there on a weekend.
I could definitely run faster if I was in the hallways after school.
Our moms leaving us at checkout to look for something, then the cashier starts to scan the items.
And the insane amount of anxiety that comes with it.
Why is the moon following the car? And also imagining a weird human figure running along the skyline and/or sidewalk keeping pace with the car. That one might be more specific, but I used to do it and I saw someone else post about it, so it's gotta be more common than I think. Also, mechanical pencils as syringes, aha. Having a wiggly tooth.
Being an adult with no baby teeth left and panicking for a moment when you thought one of them moved.
The occasional random awkward silence in class until someone says, "Why'd it get quiet?"
Connecting the markers into really long lightsabers.
Skinning the palms of your hands on the pavement. More especially the lower palms. Either tripping, falling off your bike, falling down in general. That burn and stinging and the scraps with just a little blood and grime. Edit. Thank you for the award. Even though I'm an adult now, this happened to me a couple weeks ago. My dog accidentally pulled me down in the parking lot and I scrapped up my hands. Hasn't happened to me in years.
I fell down for the first time in like I don't even know how long. I SCRPD my palms and all I could think about was how nostalgic it felt. Edit. The nostalgia came from commonly accidentally falling while having fun as a kid. And my recent fall was not that serious or painful. Please don't get any wrong intentions.
Thinking that teenagers are really cool.
I remember on my first day of 9th grade, an older teenager with a wispy moustache bumped into me in the cafeteria line and he said in a putty British accent, "Ah, excuse me, my good man." And I just thought, man, this place is classy asterisk.
The smell of crayons.
And Play-Doh. Hiding in department store clothes racks. Edit. Thank you kind strangers for the awards.
Playing in with a box.
Thinking someone is your mom or dad and then realizing it's not.
Calling your teacher mom by accident. Floor is lava and keep the balloon in the air.
Making friends with other kids at a public pool or playground and never seeing them again.
Balancing the light switch between on and off.
Being gifted a small amount of money and thinking you were rich.
$20 was a world of possibilities.
Randomly thinking, I will remember this moment for the rest of my life, and it's just you staring at a couch or some poo.
I specifically remember sitting on the toilet when I was maybe 7 looking at my shorts thinking I was going to remember these shorts and this moment. 25 years later, I remember the moment and Decibel don't remember what the shorts looked like.
Playing sword fight with the cardboard tubes of wrapping paper.
I could hear this comment. Bewoom.
Jumping off the swings.
When I was in 3rd grade, a kid in my class broke his arm doing that. Good times.
Not being able to touch the ground with your feet while sat on a normal, adult-sized chair or seat.
Talking into a fan to hear your voice sound weird. Inhaling helium.
Trying to see how the refrigerator light turn off.
I figured out how that works when I was around 8, and I'm still proud of that.
Don't tell us how, we still want to figure it out ourselves.
Climbing up the stairs like a dog.
Or jumping down the full flight of stairs using the handrail to get that extra distance. Kids are fearless, man.
Staring at the school clock.
I swear whenever I would look at that clock the class felt like it went on longer.
Time is relative.
Someone knowing how to draw the weird S. Finding a really cool stick and imagining it as any object we wanted. Sword, lightsaber, wand, laser gun etc. Edit. Fun fact, the stick was recognized as an iconic part of childhood, so it was introduced to the Toy Hall of Fame, being referred as the world's oldest toy. Link.
At one point I had a branch that I found on a walk that looked like Jack Frost's staff from Rise of the Guardians. That was the ultimate stick, besides this even bigger one that was affectionately named Ol' Conniption, after my mom's reaction to me dragging it in the house.
Pushing on our eyes until we saw patterns appear.
Classic for when school is boring.
Watching raindrops racing down a car window and picking a winner.
I liked seeing which drop would absorb the most and become the biggest, or if it would get caught in 9 of the little streams of water falling down. I still do this. Edit. Not fixing it. Suffer loser.
The balloon game where it can't touch the floor.
Some seriously impressive dives and kicks came out of this game.
Not being able to find your mum in the supermarket.
Keeping place in the quickly shortening checkout line while your mum gets something she forgot.
Awkwardly looking at the checkout worker like, yeah, I'm pretty sure she's coming back. Might be an Australian thing, but the smell of hose water when you play outside in the sprinkler, in a paddling pool, with water balloons or water pistols. Whenever I water the garden for my parents just reminds me of summer. Good vibes.
When it became dark all of a sudden because a cloud covered the sun in the middle of the day.
Looking outside the window of the car and imagining something running alongside the car.
How different the air felt on the morning of field trips.
God, everything was different that morning, wasn't it? The teacher was suddenly wearing different, outside, clothes. There were a bunch of new adult chaperones. The bus, being able to listen to music on the way, depending on the grade. Field trips were the bestest.
Falling asleep in the car and waking up in bed.
Running up the stairs to avoid whatever might be trying to get you from behind.
Hanging off the side of the bed to see what your room looked like upside down, and imagining walking on the ceiling.
Saturday morning cartoons.
Thank you for watching. We upload new videos every day, so be sure to come back for more fun. Please consider liking and subscribing if you enjoyed the video.